I've had a lot of people ask how I do my under eye coverage. So I have all of my makeup on except I don't have anything under my eyes. No foundation, nothing. So it's just moisturized, and I usually will do this at the very end or maybe right before I do my eye makeup. Just a couple small ones here. And I'm going to show you with a lip and cheek color and with a demi color that I have. And I'm just going to lightly tap into that. A little bit goes a long way on this. In fact, that's probably more than I need. But I like to look down and see where that purplish shadow is. I'm going to apply this just right on the shadow, not all the way around, not in a big giant triangle, but just in that darkest part of the shadow. I'm going to wipe this off, and I'm going to show you with this blush color that I have. This is called Saint Tropez, and it has a little bit of that peach in it, so it's good to counteract bluish. And just tapping that on. So both of these have a similar consistency. They're a little bit stiffer, and there's no gloss. This is a satin finish lip and cheek, and demi colors are all going to be just a natural finish. There's no glitter or shimmer or anything in them. So you can see where I've put both of those. Now you can blend it with another brush if you want, and just kind of tap it in, or you can use your finger. Sometimes I notice the warmth works really well for that. And a lot of times I will put this under my eyes and then do the rest of my makeup, so it just sits there and warms up. Now I'm going to go over it with my main foundation color. So this is the color that matches my skin the closest. And I'm just going to dab a little bit of that on my brush. And I'm going to go right over that spot that was the absolute darkest. I'm going to tap it to blend it. The least amount of makeup you can use around your eyes, the better. The more you use, the more you're going to emphasize your fine lines. This is just a place that really moves a lot. So if you can just use the tiniest little bit, it's going to serve you better. Now if you want, you can take your lighter brightening color and you can brighten a little bit, like on the inner corners. And maybe, but if you feel like you got a little too much on there, you can just take your perfector sponge and lightly tap it in. This also helps to blend, so if you get too much of that foundation under your eye, it blends a lot easier while that's still slightly damp. There you go. I hope those tips help.